In this video, you'll learn how to use Claude Code with React on a Windows machine. By the end of this guide, you will have a functional React application that utilizes Claude Code to generate components dynamically. Begin by opening the Windows terminal on your computer. This can be done by searching for Windows Terminal in the Start menu. Once the terminal is open, type the command npx create React app Claude_React_app and press enter. This command will create a new React project named Claude_React. The process may take a few moments as it sets up the necessary files and directories. After the project is successfully created, navigate into the project folder by typing cd Claude_React_at and pressing enter. This command changes the current directory to your newly created React application. If you wish to use TypeScript, you can run an alternative command npx create React app Claude_React_app-template TypeScript. This will set up a TypeScript version of your React project instead. Next, you will need to install Claude Code and .in your project. Ensure you are still in the project folder. Then type and pm init-y to create a package.json file with default settings. After that, enter npm install Claude Code.enter to include these packages in your project. This step is crucial as it allows you to use Claude Code scripts in your node.js backend or scripts folder. Now let's create a Claude script to generate a React component. Start by creating a new file named generate_component.js in your project directory. In this file, import Claude Code, fs, and .tone by including the lines import Claude Code from Claude Code, import from .tone, then configure .tone by calling .tone by calling .tone.config. This setup will enable your script to utilize environment variables. Next, instantiate the Claude Code client by declaring const client equals new Claude Code APK process.m_camcad. Following this, create an asynchronous function called generate component. Inside this function, use await client.generate quote to generate a React functional component. In this example, request a component named greeting that displays hello world. Write the generated code to a new file named greeting.js using fs.write file sync. Finally, log a message to the console indicating that the component has been generated. Now you need to set your API key for Claude Code, create a new file named in the root of your project. In this file, add the line cldo_API_key your _API_key here, replacing your _API _here with your actual Claude API key. After saving this file, it is important to restart the terminal to ensure that the environment variables are loaded correctly. To run your Claude script, enter node generate_component.js in the terminal. This command executes the script and generates a new file named greeting.js in the surfy directory. To use this component in your application, open app.js and import the greeting component by adding import greeting from /greeting. In the app function, include the greeting component within the return.js. If you want to implement a backend API for production applications, it is essential to avoid exposing your API key directly in the React application. To achieve this, set up an Express server in Node. Start by importing the necessary packages and configuring .NET as before. Create an Express application instance and define a route that calls Claude Code to generate your component. This setup allows you to call the API from your React application safely. Finally, within your React component, use the useEffect hook to fetch data from your backend API. Use the fetch function to call http://localhost 3001 generate and handle the response accordingly. This setup will enable your React app to dynamically access the generated component code from the backend. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching and catch you in the next tutorial.